Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can, to the WeKanGame. In the last episode of Can Play Shovel Knight, we defeated the story mode, and in this episode we are going to be playing the DLC, Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. So why don't we get started with Start Game. We unlocked Challenge Mode as well, where it's an interesting mode of challenges we can do to game things. So let me know if you want to see me do Challenge Mode maybe in the future, I don't know. So we are going to do Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. So it recommends we start a new game. So I don't know what that means. Wait, do we get to... Are we playing as Plague Knight? Like, I really didn't research too much into this DLC. I guess I'll put WKG for WeKanGame. I really didn't research too much, but this is free DLC. I'm pretty sure we're playing as... Wow, I actually think we are. So why don't we hit confirm? But I really haven't researched too much into this. I just know it's free DLC and that it was recently released. He's holding his bomb. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. I love the art style. But villainy ran rampant, and in time, even the most stalwart heroes fell. In the absence of champions, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter swept into power. It's really cool to see all the knights again, but unbeknownst to everyone, the maniacal alchemist Plague Knight had plans of his own. Oh wow, we could skip it, but I don't want to. He sought nothing less than to concoct a potion of unlimited power. Look at him just, I guess, bossing around his workers, his minions. A draught so fiendishly potent that nothing he destroyed would be out of his reach. Nothing he desired, not destroyed. Who is that girl, though? Each night, unknowingly, guards a crucial ingredient. Now the collection must begin. So I wonder if this isn't an alternate timeline to Shovel Knight's story. Because the tower is still up, and the Order of No Quarter is still around. Or is this before Shovel Knight? Uh-oh, the boss is on his way. We gotta get back to the lab fast. I don't want to get experimented on. Just hold X to charge and bomb burst out of here. Come on, hurry up. Pretty sure this is mechanics we're gonna need to use. Ready? I guess. So we really are just playing as Plague Knight. I'm really curious. What's different? Like, okay, so this looks to be the same first level Shovel Knight played. Now let's see what's in here. Tonic. I guess that's something we'll get. So instead of relics this time around, I think we get... Oh. Chemical coated cloak, your original armor. Okay, that makes sense. So I think we're not going to get relics, but maybe bomb ingredients? I mean, that makes sense. Also explains those things what Plague Knight was throwing around. So if they did that, that's how we get through there. Oh, what's the green coins? So why don't we throw that? And I notice we have a power meter, and I don't know how that plays into things yet. But we'll figure it all out. And again, we have a separate, I guess, kind of counter for these coins, so I'm going to say they're important. Now, seeing from the title screen there seems that there are going to be maybe 400, not 400, but 41 of those music notes. Which, I guess, this is a new adventure. I'm guessing the same levels, but as Plague Knight. So that's pretty interesting. Because this really goes into what makes a game. Is it the levels or is it the character? And I honestly have always thought that a character makes a story, not the environment he's in, or he or she is in. The reason is because any character could be in the same environments, but it's how our character reacts that makes it interesting. At least that's my opinion and my theory. Though now I feel like I'm in film school talking about what's more important, the story or the character. I feel you can't have one without the other, but okay, we got something new. Health tonic. A full bag of tonics to upgrade your max health. Just open the menu with select and drink them down. Bouncecast casing? Oh. So we're gonna... Oh, so are these just temporary Are these temporary new health things? Looks to be. So I want to get this and this. Let's go ahead. I like the double jump mechanic. That's actually one thing Shovel Knight didn't have. He had his shovel, of course, but he didn't have a mechanic like this. So there we go. I want to get that piece of gold. Now I'm actually doing pretty well, I'd say, with Plague Knight. I almost said Alchemy Knight. I mean, that could be a very literal version, but it's not true. Well, it is true, it's just not accurate. So, again, actually it is pretty accurate. So, while Shield Knight, or not Shield Knight, Shovel Knight, I don't know why I'm confusing the two, they're not the same person. Well, actually, that was so much easier to take out compared to Shovel Knights. I'm okay with this. Okay. Want to get that. I think he's got such a range to him, like Plague Knight. And it looks like there's a little... yeah, there's a second that keeps you in the air, so that actually could be used to my advantage. That kind of suits my playstyle. What I mean by that is, like, this double jump and then you kind of stay in the air. So you can't jump up from that, but you can hover a little bit. That's useful. Do we get more tonics? We did, because I used 2 tonics to get where we are. So I guess we get more tonics as the game goes. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, this is definitely the same level. But I'm guessing a prequel, because, I mean, we have heard no mention of Shovel Knight. So, I'm okay and down for a prequel. Now, I've gotten hit with this. So my question is, now, will this fade away or will it stay? Want to get both of these coins? Can I take this man out? I sure can. Together we can. Let's do it. Alright, so noticing again the same kind of... it's the same level. I'm pretty sure the same level design. It's just playing with his skill set compared to Shovel Knight's is the main difference. So, oh, don't want to miss that. Let's go back in. I like that little wait animation he had on his face. So why don't we go this way, jump over. Now I wonder if this has achievements. I'm going to assume it does, but assuming can make a butt out of me and you, so. And if you've been, obviously this game came out yesterday. I'm recording this at the time, if you're watching this in the future. It came out on September 17th, and I'm recording this the 18th, so not too much is known about this still. So it's really interesting. I guess I generally don't do things like this where I play new stuff this frequent, but since it already tied in with, you know, my Let's Play of Shovel Knight, it would be kind of unfair not to, you know? I mean, I want to get the most of this story I can, and it's free DLC, so can't really complain. Only time I've ever played direct DLC or something following was the Half-Life 1 anthology. But let's continue onward. Let's enjoy Plague of Shadows, which honestly is for me different enough to enjoy. Oh god, that was scary. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that. So why don't we do this? So do that again. Aha. So it's interesting where Shovel Knight would have had to use that creature to jump up here. Plague Knight doesn't necessarily have to. I don't know what that cauldron thing does, but we'll go this way. I'm pretty sure it'll require me to use it eventually. Oh lord. I know I can't... I don't have a downward maneuver, but I have the double jump that Shovel Knight didn't have. So that's kind of what I've been using to get to these locations. So we have 2, right? So why don't we go to gear? Yeah, I was right. 2 out of 41. Give these to Percy for a reward. So is that the bard's name? Percy the Bard? If so, that's pretty cool. I didn't know he had a name. But if it's someone else, then the bard's name is still unknown to me. So I'm guessing... okay, this can be broken. Seems to be... oh, maybe this was... what? Okay, then. That makes sense, I guess? Oh, I think if we... oh, should have watched where I was going. I think if we couldn't get up there... I don't really know. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted. But I will take it. Let's go ahead and get this. Jump up here. Let's get this and see what's in store. Oh, checkpoint up ahead. Another one of those coins. We have 21 of them. So I wonder how frequent they're going to be and how long this DLC is. Because that's a pretty good amount of coins, considering, I think. Let's go this way. Perfect. So I don't notice any... Oh, can these not be destroyed? No, not like Shovel Knights could. So there are some noticeable differences, at least for me. I want to make sure. Get this green coin. Ooh, want to use these bombs. Now I wonder, I noticed that there are different like things we can make with the ingredients for the bombs. So I wonder how many ingredients we'll find and how intricate and how, you know, well thought out that's gonna be. Okay, made that coin. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting because, oh, I can actually just probably be safe from up here. There we go. Yeah, I was right. So I'm just going to actually be pretty smart on this and just throw these and wait for him more than anything else. So I'm just going to keep kind of spamming this. Some may say this is cheap, but it's actually working. So let's go ahead and get... Ah, dang it. I hope he probably didn't save his health damage progression. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get all that. Get that little window I needed. 3 hits. Come on, keep them coming. I don't know if this is a dragon, I know that, but I wonder what his official name is, because if you know it, let me know. But Plague of Shadows. So far, enjoying it a lot. And I'm actually doing better than I did with Shovel Knight, which is sad, but I guess it shows me that I need a character that can jump. No, I'm joking, but I'm just gonna go ahead and launch these. I'm surprised they're not hitting. I guess it's because I'm too far. There we go. Try edging up a little closer. So noticing here, let's just keep doing that. There we go. So why don't we do this? So I want to just keep spamming. Not spamming really, but it could be. Just want to keep doing that. Get both of these. So do these give... No, they don't give normal gold. I was just making sure. Oh, nope. Not dealing with that. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That's an interesting mechanic. So I have to rely on that floating mechanic, essentially. And that will launch me up here. It's really kind of... I like how they're hiding some of this stuff, though. That's the really fun part for me, is finding the secrets and outwitting their level design, which obviously they've taken time to do. This DLC, I mean, Shovel Knight came out in 2014, right? So they've had time, but if they're just reusing the levels, I guess they have to find ways to kind of trick us. And of course, there's probably more than just that one. Let's get all that. Get that before it fades? No, there only is the one. So I guess up and at 'em we go. Whew. There's 2 paths. Since I don't know which one's gonna, I guess, kind of lead me home in a way. It's probably the 3rd music note. So I'm not gonna worry too much on that. I just want to get this gem. Probably... Yep, it's just gems. I can deal with that. I want to get this. Jump away. Be careful. Jump over. And now I wonder what the power meter does, because I'm not noticing too much of a use for it. We get another health tonic, though. Now this can be destroyed, right? No, it can't. It's interesting. Just seeing how it would function and work. To the right. Listen to me, Majesty. I know you're aiding him in his quest for the ultimate potion. Ultimate? What? I haven't seen him since he fled to join the Order of No Quarter. Ah. Alchemical trickery. You can't fool me. I know he plans to use the potion to beguile you. Wait, me? What are you insinuating? Ugh, someone's coming. Oh, it's panicky pushover. Is winning the Magist's heart worth betraying your allies? Hee. What? Where in the world did you hear that? And I know how you plan to gather ingredients. The only thing worse than a deranged alchemist is a traitor. Do what you will with the order, but none threaten the enchantress and live. So this really is, I mean, the story is much different. Well, not really, if you think about it. But I do know I'm probably going to take a good amount of damage to compare to what I took with, I mean, we have all those tonics, right? So, okay, I do not keep them. So, oh, but it does heal, which is cool. So, in theory, I have a lot of stuff here. And I'm noticing that he has a new attack, or that's an attack he did use, but I didn't notice earlier. So, kind of like Shovel Knight's charge attack, he also has the, if he holds X, he has that third jump, as I've been calling it. But one more hit should do it, and we've done it. Awesome. I love his little chants. Oh my god, he jigs. I love it. So much so. That's awesome. Okay, that was pretty cool. I also didn't die. I'm proud of myself. I died a lot in Shovel Knight. So that's an accomplishment for me. Okay. So yeah, it is the same level design. That's really interesting. And we do keep them. Look, they refill. Wonder how high they can go. So we cleared the plains. Time to go to the village. Halt! No weapons allowed. Wait a minute. Let's just pretend I don't recognize you and go safely on your merry way. This doesn't have to get messy. And don't show your creepy bird face around here again, freak. Halt! Maybe you didn't hear me, though, through the mask. So we're not allowed in towns, are we? We already had this conversation, pal. You're not supposed to be here. Get lost before I lose my patience. So I don't think I'm allowed in town at all. Look, buddy, don't make me call for backup. I'll do it. Just take a hike, alright? Halt! Maybe you didn't hear me through the mask. Is it the same? Okay, now you're just pulling my pauldrons. I'm a busy guard. I don't have time for this. Can you just go? I wonder how many times. Halt! Maybe you didn't hear me through the mask, blah blah. Okay, now you're just pulling my... Okay, so he's gonna say pretty much the same thing. So, obviously, people do not trust Plague Knight, and within good reason. So that just kind of shows the differences between him and Shovel... Whoa. Him and Shovel Knight. This is new. Psst, hey Plague Knight, I'm still guarding your secret entrance, but I lost the key. The locksmith should be here in a week or two. Maybe you could wait until then. We're gonna jump over the house. Uh-oh. Just gonna let that blow, huh? Think that'd be the best idea. Uh-oh. So we're probably just gonna blow up our own house. There we go. Let's wait to see what he has to say. Well, I guess I'm canceling the locksmith appointment. This was the house I grew up in. Oh, you can see the family photo too. That's kind of sad. Look, there he is and his mother, I'm guessing. That's really sad. Whoa, music note. That was a nicely hidden secret. Under the sewers we have to go, and it makes sense. Whoa, Shovel Knight! That's pretty cool. So it really just shows kind of the contrast here. Hee, Mona, we have a big, problem on our hands. We've been found out. Oh, the Black Knight thing? Yeah, Majesty filled me in. Don't worry, your beak. That fool has nothing on us. Look, all we need to worry about is those final ingredients. We're stuck languishing here in obscurity until then. Yes, the essences. I shall pay our friends a little visit and, borrow them. Right, and while you're doing that, I'll keep researching ways to get more bang for our buck. Know what they say? The bigger the explosion, the better the alchemist. Yes, let's get to work. So that's Mona. I'm pretty sure that's Mona in that opening sequence. That makes sense. I didn't know they had a relationship at all. Whoa, hee, these lifts never cease to amuse and nauseate. Truly a dizzying display of technology. Heh. Anyway, welcome back to the Potionorium? So what are we working on? I guess we'll go to shop. So we can research powder, fuse, burst. A floating burst. Flow slowly to the ground, press the... Oh, wow. So, lob casing, I guess we'll buy that. Arcs into the air before it comes crashing down. We'll buy the powder, I'm sure. Produces wall climbing flames. And then we'll get a long fuse. You're a little short on gold. Why don't we research? So what are we working on? Research. Okay. I have a bunch of new toys designed, but I still have to build them. We'll need 40 cipher corn for the materials. Look, I can't build this stuff on shoestrings budget. So until we have those coins, we're kind of stuck. Oh, so that explains the reasoning for the coins. I mean, all that makes a lot of sense. So why don't we go in here? We'll use the lob casings. We'll use the tracer powder. So this requires power, where the other one so much didn't. That's interesting to see the difference here. Whoa! So that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. So let's see what he has to say. It's been a great offloading all of my work. I mean, cooperating with Mona, she really knows her stuff. That's interesting. Let's see what you have to say. I picked up your special delivery. Want to take a look and settle the bill? Yes. Bait bomb. Toss into a sparkling pit and see what flies up. Yes. Bait bomb. Hold the plus and up. Toss into a sparkling pit and see what flies up. So that's what Arcana is. Arcana? Arcana? Oh, hello, Plague Knight. Black Knight tried to interrogate me, but I think I threw him off the trail. Whether it's business or personal, don't worry, your secrets are safe with me, Plague Knight. Anyway, less, of course, if you'd like potions, would you? So we can buy more tonic and a magic upgrade. Increase your magic bar. I don't know if I'll use another tonic. Okay, so that's what uses... Whoa! Toss into a sparkling pit and see what flies up. That is pretty cool. So this thing kind of just finds secrets, doesn't it? It killed him! Shoot! See what he has to say. Ah, Plague Knight, my good friend, a moment of your time? Sigh, how can I help you, Percy? I've run out of paper, and I can't fit a ballistic formula. Oof, I'm in desperate need. Heh, do you need glue as well? I know we can make some. Heh. Oh, why thank you, but just the paper will do. Oh, by the way, you're looking a bit forlorn lately. Maybe I'll repay your kindness with some love advice. Wow. My ally, 3 sheets of paper, I'll buy... No! Well, whenever you're ready. Sure. Well, what? There's some sort of musical notation scribbled all over it on both sides. There's nowhere for me to write. Useless. Turn it into trash bin it goes. Why'd I even put up with a simpleton? Oh, wow. Oolong. Ah, everyone works so hard down here. Yes, and Oolong want to help, can make musics. But got tired, fell asleep when awake, forgot all music, so poor Oolong. Will think very hard, maybe remember more musics. Then I help science. You do your best, Oolong. So we can kill our own minions, which is kind of funny to me. So looking here, when we go back here, we go straight down here. So what are we working on? Can I buy more stuff from her shop now? I can buy the long fuse. So now, blows up after a long time after throwing. So that's going to be useful, and how these mechanics come into play will definitely interest me. So let's see. So we threw it, and it takes a little while. So both of those are just exits from the shop. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's going to be it for today. Let me know what you think about the difference between Plague Knight and Shovel Knight. It's really interesting. Also, we're getting totals here. So we got everything here. We haven't gotten everything in the village, but I know we'll find it. I'm really curious to what's going to come next and how it's going to change by playing with Plague Knight. But that's going to be it for this episode. It's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. And as always, I hope you have a great day.